So guys, South African country do not belong to the black South African. Yes, it shock you, but yes. And this is coming from the Prime Minister of South Africans before the apartheid. Yes, during the apartheid, a lot of stories don't fold up, and these stories might be the cocoa of the major reasons why majority of the people believe that South Africans are having issues of identity. It is very difficult for them to recognize themselves, where they are from, their origin, and how the African people love them and how African people supported them when they have issues. In case you don't know, between 1946 to 1994, where the apartheid take over the South Africa and the white people are the one ruling South Africa. After they are ruling the South African people now believe that it is now time for them to take independence. Not that they just come up with the idea of taking independence from the white people. It's simply because when the white people take over the South African and they started ruling them for many years, all these black people are coming all the way from Zimbabwe into South Africa. They are coming from Mozambique into South Africa. They are coming from Malawi into South Africa. And these are the people that started building the economy of South Africa. These are the people that started, supporting the white people to build the economy of South Africa. They give the white people who are controlling South Africa, then they employ the Zulu people, they employ the Zimbabwe people, they employ the Malawian people inside South Africa. And the white people in South Africa, then they believe that they are doing the black communities around South Africa favor by employing them into the South Africa economy. They are living in South Africa. Over 30,000 Zimbabweans and Malawians lived in South Africa then before they got independent. And this is what the Prime Minister have to say about the undocumented foreigners in South Africa before South Africa got independent during the apartheid. Take a look at the video.
Maybe you were too polite to say it, that it is said that we are in fact a police state.
It's certainly said, certainly, yeah.
If that is the case, then it's the only police state that I know of where you must do your level best to keep people out. Because as it happens at the moment, we have thousands and thousands of illegal black immigrants in this country, and we can't get them out, and they come in if given half a chance. The citizens of independent African countries come to South Africa to look for work for the simple reason that their own countries can't employ them. You have more or less 90,000 Malawians working in this country. And if we were to say to Malawi tomorrow, and we've never had anything to do with Malawi whatsoever, it's a country, as you know, situated far away from us. If we were to say to them tomorrow, I'm awfully sorry, I can't accommodate your people any longer, you must take them back, their economy will be very, very seriously hurt. The same applies to Lesotho, an independent country, member of UNO. If we were to say to Lesotho, we are sorry, we can't employ their 105,000 people working in this country at the moment, you can well imagine what will happen to the economy of Lesotho. Well, the same applies to Botswana, and the same applies to Swaziland, and the same applies to any other of the African countries who come to South Africa to look for work.
Welcome back, guys. As you can see, that these issues of foreigner must leave is no issue of today. It's the issues that have been there before the apartheid. These the memories that the South African had before the apartheid. This memory, it don't stay in their head. The white people, they are the one marginalizing them, tell them that they are foreigners on their land. And because we believe that Africans belongs to the black people, and the truth is that no matter how you think that you are from Malawi, you are from Zimbabwe, you are from Mozambique, you come into South Africa, that South Africa land belongs to the black people. Zimbabwe, Malawians, Mozambique, or Zulu people, they own the South Africa, not the whites. Now, after the whites don't think say, okay, it seems that this place doesn't belong to us, they now give South Africa independence. The Zulu people, which are the largest tribe in South Africa now, they are now coming out to say, you Africans that fought with us, that assist us in settle scores with the white people, we don't also want you in South Africa again. We want South Africa to be for only we people and the whites who are there. What about the Zimbabweans? What about the Mozambique? What about the Malawians? What about the Nigerians who assisted you in building the South Africa, who assisted you in getting this South Africa from the white people? What about them? They are not your brothers again. They are not your relatives again. This is why I said,
if you were to be in government tomorrow morning, what would you do with the foreign nationals that are undocumented and illegal in the country?
Well, first of all, we believe that the Zimbabweans who have been allowed to stay here on the Z permit, I think it's called.
There are 120,000 of
Yeah.
us. They're not many.
Yeah, they should be regularized. I mean, they've been here for a very, very long time. And they've added huge value to our economy, massive value to our economy. And because they had that Z permit, and you can't just take it away from them. I mean, it's something that we don't support that. We don't believe it should be just taken away from them. We believe that you have to have proper laws, you have to have proper border patrols, and you have to build state capacity without corruption to administer them swiftly and properly. That's what we believe.
But you would kick them out.
We're certainly not going to go rounding up people like concentration
That's what I'm
camps.
trying to understand.
No,
the
absolutely
nuts
not.
and bolts.
No,
Yes.
You've got to fix the system.
Yeah. But fixing the system when dealing with people that are already here, are two different things. They're already here, and you know where to find them because they have jobs. And
When people have lived in a country for a certain amount of time, they develop certain rights to be in a country. That happens. It works like that all over the world, and it depends on what the law says. For how long do you have to be in a country legally with the right documentation to get a job, to become a permanent resident or whatever else?
Let's talk about an illegal person who has no papers at all.
Well,
He paid a bribe at the border and has been here for 10 years.
Yeah, well, that's a serious matter, and people have to become legalized. I think what one would do would be to say you've got a certain amount of time to legalize your situation or face the consequences.
But how do I legalize? I'm already illegal. I'm afraid that by going to any official office, immediately I'll be caught out and I'll be kicked out of the country.
Yeah.
That's why I'm curious to know what does the DA do with, I don't know, whether it's 5, 6, 7 million foreign nationals that are in South Africa illegally, whether they are white, black, pink, or they are Zimbabweans or Mozambican for that matter, or even Germans.
Yeah, well, you've got to fix the system, and it's going to take time. I don't think there are many Germans here illegally.
Well, I'm just throwing, because so it doesn't sound like we always talk about people from Zimbabwe in this regard.
But we want to make it easier for skilled people to come here.
Yeah.
Now, what I have found, and I mean, I can't generalize, but many of the Zimbabweans I know in South Africa are highly skilled and add a huge amount to the economy. Skilled people add more opportunities for unskilled people than they take away. So we want skilled migration to South Africa. We want people with skills who've got money and skills who've got entrepreneurial leanings, who will start businesses. That's what we want. That's how you grow the economy.
What do we do with the unskilled, which are equally as many?
Look, you can't go rounding up people and kicking them out. You have to go through a process of identifying who they are, determining their particular individual circumstances, and then following the law to deal with their circumstances. You can't make a generalized statement, we will kick everybody out or we will legalize everybody. You can't.
It's the Trump approach to things.
No, you can't. You can't take those extreme approaches in the real world. If you want to be a populist and a demagogue, you can say those kinds of things. But if you want to deal with real problems in the real world, you have to deal with individual issues. So, I mean, the best thing to do would be to say, let's find out who these people are. Let's find out where they are. Let's find out what value they're adding. Let's find out what the individual circumstances are. Let's find, did they try to legalize their situation? Was it inefficiency from Home Affairs? Was it corruption from Home Affairs? It's a big job. It's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah, it's years
of work. But it's years that has caused this mess. That's why I say when the DA gets into government, the first term, we try to stabilize the finances and appoint the right people in the right positions who can do the job. Then you say, okay, what's the next step? And the next step. It takes 20 years to build a Cape Town.
Education really matters. No matter how think you believe that you are educated, if you no get this kind of orientation, exposures, and read very well, you will not be able to know your story, and other people will be the one teaching you your story, your history, and your culture. Take a look at Julius Malema when he explained to them.
Open border policy was there in 2014, was there in 2019, but it didn't work. What else can we find to attack them? Whether me and you like it or not, there are no borders in South Africa. That is just something written for formality on the founding manifesto of the EFF. There are no borders, my brother. I can tell you, it's like we behave like a mad person who has got a shack and a yard. He's given a stand with a shack. He goes and put a gate where there's no fence. You put a gate. When you go to Mqimbi, we Yamalopo, ukia gate here like a lock. Yet you don't have a fence. When you come back and unlock that gate and open. Your neighbor is looking at you. It's like, what is this? Gayton Mackenzie was running all over Limpopo River, saying he's chasing Zimbabweans who are crossing into South Africa, almost eaten by crocodiles for doing that. But the foolish him, he didn't know. He was proving what I'm saying correct, that there is no fence. So what open border are you talking about, which is not happening now, which is going to happen after the EFF takes over government? These Africans have always been here. If you doubt, there is a language called Fanaka law. It was formed long before the arrival of the EFF. Why? The migrant laborers met. They couldn't communicate amongst themselves when they were building South African economy. It was built by Zambians, it was built by Mozambicans, it was built by Zimbabweans, it was built by South Africans who could not communicate amongst themselves. They formed a language, Fanaka law. Where was the EFF when these migrant laborers were here? I'm just saying, we must not find ourselves behind time. The EFF is being punished for being ahead of the times. We say things now, you guys come to appreciate them extremely late because we're too far in thinking. So, and these Africans, when you needed them, they were there for you. The frontline states were there. People got killed in Lesotho. People got killed in Mozambique. People got killed in Swaziland, in Botswana, because they were suspected to have been harboring the terrorists, meaning your liberators, your liberation movements were alleged to have headquarters in those places. Someone says, don't tell us about Nigerians. You even go to an extent of saying Nigerians gave us money for our liberation. It's true. From the civil servants of Nigeria, monies were deducted from them to support the liberation of South Africa. So today we are in a comfortable place. We say we don't want them. The EFF agrees that we don't want undocumented people in South Africa. How can we say South Africans must get IDs and then welcome people who are not undocumented? Everybody has to be documented so that if any wrongdoing happens, for whatever reason we are looking for you, we need to find your location. So we need to find a way. They are here already. You go and put them in Lindela with our state money, which you are saying it's supposed to buy medicine. We pay buses, we take them back. They come back the following day, not next week.
So what would be your solution as the EFF?
The solution is let's go and document these people.
So don't deport them, rather find a way to formalize them.
We need to document them, because whether you like it or not, my brother, they are here. You know what they do in December? they hand themselves over in Lindela so that they can go and eat Christmas at home. And then in January they come back. That money could have been used on some feeding scheme to feed the children of the poor or in the clinics. The reality of you are in denial. There's xenophobic people are in denial. That's a problem. They are in denial that these people are here. They think they are still coming. Yeah. They are not coming, they are here. How do we deal with that?
Welcome back, guys. Now, this is the question majority of the people are now saying. How do you want now tell the Mozambique that have been in South Africa before your independence, the Zimbabweans that have been in South Africa before your independence, the Malawians that have been in South Africa before your independence, to leave South Africa now? How do you now explain to them? Because it pretty shows that all South Africans are not documented. Malema has said in so many podcasts that the problem of South Africa is that everybody is not being documented. There is no ID for those of you who call your citizens of South Africa. There is no document for those of you who are not even the South Africans. It's just that it looks like everybody is living in Africa like no borders, no recognitions, because we believe that Africa belongs to the black people. But if South Africans are coming out to say that all these people should leave South Africa, then there will be a problem. And this problem is what is happening now, that the other tribe in South Africa, Mashangani, Azonga tribes, are coming out that we are marginalized. There is no how they will be mistaking us for the Mashangani from Zimbabwe, and we are going to open our eyes and be looking at the injustice against us. Take a look at the video.